Hello and welcome back to Building Geek Cred. This is a short additional video that goes along with the Batman the Animated Series unboxing video. I'm unboxing here the stretch goals and exclusives that came for pledging the Kickstarter at either the base level or the all-in level. And I broke this up because there's just a lot of material to cover. The video would have been excessively long. So taking a look at this, once again, wonderfully evocative art. Gives you an idea of the characters you're going to be getting inside of this, both heroes and villains. And there are a number of new heroes in here. So it's got several new sets of dice, obviously the cards you need to play each of those characters. So let's take a look at what's inside of here. So we've got a nice reference for how the miniatures lay out in their tray. There's 18 specific hero dice, it says here, so that tells me there's 6 new heroes in here. Tons and tons of cards. Our episode guide, as usual, looks just like a comic book. This one is very thick. So this contains a number of episodes. Starts at episode 19. And the last episode in here looks like episode 23. So many of them have multiple stages to it, though. For instance, this is all one. This is all one particular fight. So again, love the way it's laid out. Nice thick book on that one, so you're going to get a lot of playtime out of there. So we've got health dials in here, which are very nice. We've got some other punch-out tokens of Batman there. That's the back of the health dials. We've got some new tiles in here, just a few. But let's take a look at those real quickly. We've got the rooftop of, obviously, Gotham City Police Headquarters with the bat signal there. So that's kind of cool. We have a red room somewhere. Looks like a control room. Oh, I'm going to say it's inside the Batcave based on the batarangs on the side there. And that looks like his main computer. Another street. This is interesting. Looks like a gigantic penny on the wall there. So this may still be in the Batcave. Well, there's a bunch of batarangs, it looks like, still on the wall. So not sure why there's a huge penny there. Interesting. We'll find that out when we play. This looks like inside of a house, and then a wall here. This looks like a sidewalk and street to me, but this is some furniture, obviously. So inside of some sort of building. Ooh, that looks dangerous. We got green gas escaping everywhere. That might be a Lazarus pit. I'm not quite sure, but that would be really cool if there was a Lazarus pit in this game. Got a little table there with tools on top of it. Other than that, it's kind of a nondescript room, but it looks pretty broken up. Like the windows are shattered, and there's a lot of junk on the ground. Here we have a central, looks like almost a throne room. I'm going to guess that's Ra's al Ghul's main place. Judging by the torches on the wall and the central throne, that would be my guess. Finally, it's another street. We got a little rooftop here. So this is, I'm sorry, this is all rooftop. This is like a blind alley, because you can see a manhole cover down there. On the back of that, we've got the inside of some sort of a fancy building, because there's diamonds on the floor, so I'm going to say a jewelry store, perhaps. And last but not least, looks like the inside of an apartment. And another street. So rather interesting assortment there. So once again, we got the miniatures, nice little snap down lid on that. Now one thing they did do this time, this is nice, I don't think they did this in the Ninja Turtles, they've got this kind of raised edge here that holds the main tiles firmly in place. So that's really a nice addition. Once again, I am floored by the quality of these figures. Let's just look at this right here, okay? Let's just take him out. Get a nice close look at him. Look at the angular. Look at the design there. The little frills on the side of his head. The detail on the costume. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Here's a fun one. I'm not quite sure who this is because I don't remember things all that well sometimes. But she's got a little magician's hat with a puff of smoke coming up out of it. Holding her wand over her head. It's just evocative. She's got her nice little costume on. I mean, that's... The sculpting have outdone themselves on this one. Oh, look at Mr. Freeze. Those goggles, he's got both of his guns up in the air. Both of his tanks, those little cords. Wow, fantastic stuff. And as you can see, lots and lots of figures to choose from. Here's another one that looks really cool, so we'll take a look at that one too. I'm not quite sure who it is, but I love the little bit of electricity type energy coming off of the hand there. Love the hair blasted straight back. Just fantastic work on the sculpting, as always. All right, down at the bottom here, we've got... Interesting. This is some kind of... oh, these must be dashboards. where you take your character sheet, you put a dashboard in there, and then as you use the dice, you push them up. Because remember, these 3 dice would be yours, and then these would be from the people next to you. You'd use tokens to represent those, so you push them up after you've used them. That's very clever, and it's a nice little addition to the game. It helps keep things organized. So we've got our new characters here, our new villains, a couple packs of cards. We've got the pieces to assemble, those health dials, which are very nice. And we've got, again, the new dice that we need to play all these different characters. So some nice colors in there. I like the red on the yellow is very nice, and the purple with the black is also. Here's another thing that's nice. We got a couple wells for tokens here. Notice they curve the edges. So you try to pick up a token, it doesn't get stuck in a corner. It comes right up and out of there without any problem at all. So there you have the content of the Stretch Goals and Exclusives box. A number of new heroes, a bunch of new dice, new cards, and the dashboard, which is a very nice addition to it. So thank you so much for joining us on Building Geek Cred for this unboxing video, and we will see you next time.